Hi, guys. Good evening, and welcome back once again to the EdWord. I'm your host, Eddie, and in tonight's video, I will be discussing what I thought of that very good and sadly very relevant episode we just got for the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. The newest episode dropped yesterday. I finally had a chance to watch it earlier this morning, and now I finally have a chance to upload my review and thoughts. Now, before I begin, of course, please be warned, this is a spoiler, and I mean spoiler-filled review here on the EdWord. So if you haven't seen the latest episode of Falcon and Winter Soldier, if you're behind by this episode or previous episodes, don't keep watching or listening, as I will be going into spoilers. That being said, you have been warned. So, starting right off, super surprising WTF moment when Julia Louis-Dreyfus, Elaine from Seinfeld, appeared as this random, very mysterious and intriguing character right after Walker was officially decommissioned as Captain America. That might have been the fastest I've ever seen the U.S. government respond to anything ever in terms of problems and controversies, and them basically, decommissioning him and from his not only his military rank and status, but as Captain America. I mean, they acted pretty damn fast. They're doing serious damage control. Understandable too. So that was an unexpected yet delightful treat. An actress of her stature to be in a show like this was really unexpected, yet really cool too. And I'm dying to know more about her character. Is this the mysterious power broker that's been referred to in the past couple episodes? We don't know yet. The rest of this episode, really loved the opening fight scene between Walker, Sam, and Bucky. And I loved how Bucky was like, yeah, we do. When Walker's like, you really don't want to do this. And Bucky's like, yeah, we do. Like, we want to kick your ass. You're a prick. It was very sad to see him damage and ruin Sam's wings. However, I'm pretty confident that the thing that Bucky asked the Wakandans to provide him was a new pair of Falcon wings for Sam, and they're made of vibranium, which is awesome. At least, I hope that's the case. We'll find out in next week's episode, hopefully. Pretty sure we will. The rest of this episode, unfortunately, comes at a time that could not be more relevant and applicable to what's been happening in our own country, in the real world, this past week alone. We have the end of the Derek Chauvin trial is closing near. Also occurring in Minnesota, the controversial shooting of the young black man, Dante Wright, was killed by a police officer when she mistook her taser for her pistol. Come on, really? And then we've got the killing of Adam Toledo in Chicago as well. 13-year-old unarmed boy. Don't know if he had a gun or not, but it does not look good for the Chicago PD. It's not a good look. So just the very own racist controversies happening right now in our own world, just made this episode feel so much more applicable and relevant. And it just overall was a great summary of how, two people can live in the exact same place and have two completely different experiences and perspectives. And this episode was just so well done. I feel like capturing the tone or the theme of racism in this country. I mean, obviously, I can't personally relate, straight white privileged guy, so how could I possibly know or understand? But this episode, I felt like, did a great job addressing racism and other social issues. So, and I think they did a perfect example of calling out one of the many racist double standards in this country when Isaiah told the heartbreaking story to Sam about how he defied orders, went back to rescue his captured fellow super soldiers, and then was discharged for it and treated like a lab rat and experimented upon. You know what happened when Steve Rogers did that back in the first Captain America movie during World War II? He saved Bucky, his friend, and he saved a lot of other POWs from a terrible fate, and he was rewarded for it and was a hero throughout the rest of the film. So it just shows you, Isaiah Bradley, black super soldier, gets thrown in prison, treated like a lab rat. Steve Rogers, white guy, hailed as a hero, and he officially becomes Captain America. It's a great example of just the double standard when it comes to race and racism. So this whole episode was just You know, so good. A little surprised they wrapped up Zemo's storyline very quickly, but at least they kept him alive, so there is that. Always a treat to see the Dora Milaje. Always liked seeing them. And now they've set us up for quite the finale. I feel like everything is going to come to a head, especially now that that very unhinged Walker has built his own scariest looking shield. So we'll see what happens next week, right, guys? What do you think of this episode? I'd love to hear your thoughts and feelings down below in the comments section. Thanks for watching. Have an awesome rest of your night. And of course, until next time, may the Force be with you.